first time I met Countess Kandinsky, I thought she was just another rich aristocrat. But there was something I admired about her from the start. She didn't just walk to the lift. She sailed there, magnificently, her skirts rustling in her wake, the white ostrich feathers in her hat wafting out behind her like pennants in a breeze. Everyone, including Skullface, I'm glad to say, was bobbing curtsies or bowing heads as we passed, and all the time I found myself basking unashamedly in the Countess's aura, in her grace and grandeur. I felt suddenly centre stage and very important. As a 14-year-old bellboy, abandoned as an infant on the steps of an orphanage in Islington, I had not had many opportunities to feel so important. So by the time we all got into the lift, the Countess and myself, and the cat still wailing in its basket, I was feeling cock-a-hoop. "Why are you smiling like this?" The Countess frowned at me, ostrich feathers shaking as she spoke. I could hardly tell her the truth, so I had to think fast. "Because of your cat, Countess," I replied. She sounds funny." "Not she, he. And he is not my cat," she said. "Caspar is no one's cat. He is Prince of Cats. He is Prince Caspar Kandinsky, and a prince belongs to no one, not even to a countess." She smiled at me then. "I tell you something. I like it when you smile. English people do not smile so often as they should. They do not laugh. They do not cry. This is a great mistake. We Russians, when we want to laugh, we laugh. When we want to cry, we cry. Prince Caspar is a Russian cat. At this moment, he is a very unhappy cat, so he cries. This is natural, I think." "Why is he so unhappy?" I found myself asking her. "Because he is angry with me. He likes to stay in my house in Moscow. He does not like to travel. I tell him, 'How can I go to sing in opera in London if we do not travel?' He does not listen. When we travel, he always makes big fuss, big noise. When I let him out of his basket, he will be happy again. I will show you." Sure enough, the moment Caspar climbed out of the basket in the Countess's sitting room, he fell completely silent. He tested the carpet with one paw and then leapt nimbly out and began at once to explore. That was when I first understood just why the Countess called him a prince of cats. From his whiskers to his paws, he was black all over, jet black and sleek and shiny and beautiful. And he knew he was beautiful too. He moved like silk, his head held high, his tail swishing as he went. I was about to leave the room to fetch the rest of her luggage when the Countess called me back, as guests often did when they were about to give me a tip. As it turned out, she didn't want to give me a tip at all. "Your name. I wish to know your name," she said, removing her hat with a flourish. "Johnny Trot, Countess," I told her. She laughed at that, and I didn't mind because I could tell at once that she was not mocking me. "That is very funny name," she said. "But who knows, maybe for you, Kandinsky is a funny name too."